I'm live. I'm live. Woohoo. I'll leave it on. Y'all, come on in. Come on in. We got Ipsy tonight. While I'm waiting on y'all to come on in, I'm just going to get the boxes and the bag open. Woohoo. Hey, Jen, what's going on? Hope you had a good weekend. Good Thanksgiving. Did you celebrate with your family? We didn't go anywhere. We stayed home this weekend. Yeah, I got Ipsy, and more Ipsy. I got flash sale items. I got my BoxyCharm by Ipsy and my Ipsy Glam bag. So I'm just opening, the boxes for right now and just getting things ready to share with y'all. And that way, Oh, you did good. Good. So it's almost time to choose my choice items for BoxyCharm by Ipsy again. It will be on the 2nd. It just seems, now that Thanksgiving's passed, it just seems like tomorrow should be like the first day of December, if that makes any sense. I already washed my face, so let me know if I'm going to change this lighting here on my computer, and it may just be my view, but I want to see if it's your view as well. Will you let me know? So I've got like the night light on, which kind of, makes it a little bit more easier on the eyes as far as the blue light's concerned. But if I switch it and I take the night light off, that blue light comes on. Does that change how it you guys are able to see it? I'm thinking it might, since the webcam is. So did you see a change though? So you're good with it either way? Did you see a change? Or was it the same? Someone mentioned to me not too long ago that this setup that I have here for Sunday night skin treats, they have a hard time seeing the products. And so I'm trying to, adjust the lighting. You saw a flash. Okay, let me do it again and see if I've got the night light off right now. Now let me do the night light on. Did it dim on your end? It might just be my end. I just wanted to see. Have you been shopping any this weekend? I caught a couple of really good sales and just stocking up on a few things, hoping to spread a little Christmas cheer again this year. And Been thinking more about how I'm going to do my advent calendar this time. Seems the same. Okay, it probably is the same. I think it may just be like on my end. It's because it's supposed to help my eyes, but I didn't know if it would affect you all or not. Okay, I'm gonna set. I'm gonna set this tin right there. I have to buy a new fire stick next month. Mine died. Now, what is a fire stick? Also, an Ethernet cable too. All of my TV services. Amazon streaming remote. Oh, your TV services are connected through it. So Amazon is your main service, Wi-Fi service. You know, I was surprised when I bought the tablet. It's called a Fire tablet from Amazon. When I bought that tablet, I was surprised at all that was available through Amazon. Amazon has really come a long way. You know, when I first signed up with Amazon years ago, I set it up as an account to buy books because at that time I was, ordering books through Amazon because it was convenient and I could find secondhand books, paperbacks and things that were in good or excellent condition, that were secondhand, and I could save a ton of money just by buying those type of books. And I still do that from time to time. And so that password that I created, for that account is different from all my other passwords because of how old it is. But anyway, the Fire product, yeah. So anyway, we love our little tablet though because it allows us to, download certain apps like Tubi and Freevee, and we can, um, get free shows, free movies, all that kind of stuff. And I think there's TV services also, live TV. But anyway, you know how we used to memorize, like we had our certain shows that we watched every week, and we memorized what day of the week and what time that it came on. I don't have anything memorized right now that I watch on a regular basis like that. Everything's just like, oh, let me just find something, and I'll scroll or I'll try to type something in and search for it or whatever. Mine's a remote to run my streaming services like Netflix, Prime, and YouTube TV. Okay. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. There's a stick thingy hooked up to the back of my TV. Oh, okay. Some sort of a special antenna or something. That's what it sounds like. Y'all, I thought that for my skincare tonight, I would focus on one of these two that came in an allure box or some sort of a box. I've had it sitting here for about a month. Anyway, there's the Patchology mood mask. It's called Just Let It Glow. It's got pear fruit in it. And then I have these jelly eye patches from Dragon's Blood. So I thought I'd wear one tonight and then wear the other one tomorrow for Mask Monday. Doing good? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Um, it's kind of like Roku. I'm not familiar with Roku. I'm pass okay. NG on next month's Allure. You're passing on next month's Allure. Oh, okay. The I'm really tempted to go ahead and get a whole year's worth because you can save money. It's like $3 or $4 a box, plus you get an extra box of goodies. So I'm really tempted to do that. Little slip of the finger there. You get to tap it and autocorrect kicks in or something. Anyway, some of these products that I've set aside, y'all, in this Allure box, they came. Some of them came from Walmart. Some of them came from other subscriptions, and some of them came from Ipsy or BoxyCharm, and I just haven't used them. And so I pulled these skincare masks out of that box to use them, and little by little, you just try stuff. So anyhow, but the cleanser I used tonight was from Juice Beauty. It's a gel cleanser. I've had it for a while. It's got vitamin C in it, and I love it. And so I used it, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours ago, and my skin, um, my cheeks got real pink for about an hour or so. And so I'm not going to use retinol tonight, but I am going to try to hydrate really good because that's what needs to happen. So, but I am going to follow up with this. Where is that toner? I haven't used a toner yet, so I'm going to do that. And just some other products that I've been using. And this hydration line from Amika has really intrigued me. This is not the only product. They have several others. And I really hope that, the subscription boxes share more of their products with us, because this overnight hydration treatment, I feel like if I used it like every single night for like a week, I would see a really nice difference in my hair. My hair's just dry. It's just like dehydrated or something. So anyway, I didn't make it to the mailbox, or the post office, this week to send Paula's gift out. The holiday week just snuck up on me. Yeah, the Murad one. I have that right here. And it does have vitamin C in it. So that would be good to follow up with that from that cleanser I used. So let me just go ahead and do that. I did receive, I do have other toners that are open, but this is the only one I think that I have over here in this particular area where I've been filming. So anyhow, I'm just using a cotton round and tipping it over like 3 times just to get a fair amount. And I'm just gonna without this Amazon remote, I can't watch anything on it. Netflix, no Prime movies, no YouTube, which is my regular TV. Bummer. So what are you doing? Are you using your phone, your data on your phone, or what? Are you just doing other things in the house other than watching TV? Let me get down here on my neck. Sylvia, how you making it? Did you get together with your family for Thanksgiving? We got a turkey from Terry's job, but it was frozen, and he had to work Thanksgiving Day, so we decided just to keep it in the freezer and then Christmas and New Year's this year fall on his days off, which is amazing. I am so excited about that. And so we decided to save our turkey for a Christmas meal, and then we'll probably cook a ham for New Year's. Ham and, black eyed peas and all that stuff. I really am hungry for a sweet potato, but he doesn't really like sweet potatoes too much. So anyway, I don't know. We may just get like one or two from the store and bake them off, and just put a little butter and brown sugar and cinnamon and stuff, like a baked potato. And I can have my sweet potato that way. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. No, just not watching anything until I get a new one. Yes, I cooked, and two of my sisters came over, my kids and my niece and my nephew. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you wanted to do that, that you felt like good enough to do that. You love sweet potato? I don't eat them very often, but they're so good for you, and they're high in fiber, and they're just amazing. It's holiday food to me because I like to sweeten them up, and they're almost, when you get finished putting all the stuff on them, it's almost like a dessert, you know. I have a recipe for sweet potato casserole that's rich, 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 rich. But I haven't made it in a while. Did y'all bring some water? Did you bring some skincare? Are you ready to do this with me? They even have ones with Splenda in it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sweet potato casserole. Yum, 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 yum. The recipe that I have calls for evaporated milk and brown sugar, butter, pecans. There's like a pecan crumb like topping. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. All right, let me wear this mask. It's got niacinamide in it, which is great. Pear fruit and sea berry extract, and this is from Patchology. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's yellow with white writing on it, which is hard to see. Yeah, that's the one you made. Love it. And I really don't have to have it with the meal unless I'm having ham. I could actually eat it for dessert. So anyway, this mask came in a subscription box, and I've had it for about a month. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. It's folded up real nice and neat. So have you guys made any plans for Christmas? Are you going to be home? Are you going away for the holidays? Or is somebody in your family coming to see you? Ooh, this is cold. We're traveling next weekend. I probably won't get to make it to Sunday night live stream next weekend, but I'll try to make it up the following week or something. Following Wednesday night if I can. We'll see how it goes. I just eat the ones straight from the can, drained, of course. Oh yeah, like the yams that are in that syrup. My mom liked those. She would use those and like drain some of the juice and then put like marshmallows and stuff on top. Just bake it off in the oven. I don't really like sweet potatoes with like that too much. They seem too, I don't know, drippy or juicy. I like it when it's more of a creamy consistency where it's just like, like what Sylvia and I were talking about with the evaporated milk and the butter. Butter makes everything better. Arizona on December 22nd. Okay. I'll be moving into my new apartment on the 10th. So I'll be home. Oh yeah, you'll be wow. You got a big month then, Sylvia, trying to unpack and get settled. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes. Let's see how long I'm supposed to keep it on. Listen to this, y'all. Formulated with just the stuff you need to get your glow on, pear fruit helps to get your moisture in balance. Sea berry extract contains tons of antioxidants and legendarily powered the army of Genghis Khan. Sea berry extract legendarily empowered the army of Genghis Khan. And niacinamide helps to even out your complexion and makes light shoot out your pores. Okay, not really, but your skin will be pretty luminous, which is almost as good. You know, the fancy photo filter with the sparkles, that's your skin now. Oh, they got jokes. It's fun. All right, so it's a 10-minute mask and you just leave it on, no need to rinse. Which I guess I should have checked that out before I put it on, but most of these type of masks right here don't require any kind of rinsing, so I just kind of assumed that that's the way this one would be. Hello, hello. When you come in the room, say hello to everybody. It's Thanksgiving weekend, and I've got tons of Ipsy to share with you guys. I got my Ipsy glam bag. I got the BoxyCharm box by Ipsy, and then I've got my flash sale items. So I thought I'd go ahead and get started on all of that. Hello, Sue Ellen. How are you doing? I saw a recipe for Italian meatloaf. That sounds okay. I'm pretty stuck on the traditional Southern meatloaf myself. With the tomato uh, ketchup on top. Where it solidifies. You bake it long enough for it to kind of caramelize and solidify. I really like that. And I use bell pepper and onions and stuff in oatmeal and an egg. And then of course spices, like parsley flakes and salt and pepper. I got the pink bag, y'all. My friend Chelsea got the purple one. She really wanted the pink one. Anyway, we always get what we don't want, right? Seems like. Okay, the theme this month is the glammest show on earth. Come one, come all, we're kicking off the holidays with the most festive glam in town. And of course, all the items are listed on the card. Use tomatoes and melt cheese over the top. It looked good. Oh my gosh. You add cheese to anything and it's amazing to me. I like cheese. Me gusto el queso. All right, so cute little bag. It's like a quilt with like really fuzzy type fabric, and then of course the gold um, zipper and the wristlet, so you could carry it on your wrist. Super cute. All right, so I got 5 products. Looks like 1, maybe 2 full sized, and the rest are samples. Ipsy's going up to $14 a bag if you sign up like ASAP, like right now. You can, for the whole year, you can lock in that current price before it changes. It's supposed to go up. What was the date? I can't remember if it was for January. I want to say it's for January, but anyway, don't quote me on that. If one of you know the exact date when the price increase goes up. Anyway, and the BoxyCharm by Ipsy is going up to $30. Okay, so from Jecca Black, I got a hydrating primer. Let me hold it still where y'all can see it. I love hydrating primers. I love this brand, Jecca Black. It's really nice. I've got several things from them over the last couple of years, and I've loved them all. So this is vegan and cruelty-free. Okay, the full size is valued at $20. This is a deluxe sample. Okay, and then I got a setting powder. It's the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Setting Powder, which I'm excited to try this. The full size of this is $22. And this is a deluxe sample as well. But you know, these little deluxe samples, they really can last, especially if you don't use a whole lot of powder, which I generally don't. Just most of the time, just to set my concealer. And of course, you know, the oily places, like my nose and right around my, chin. That's it. I'm excited to try that. I have a setting spray that was gifted to me by my friend Alice Lynn. That video is coming out Tuesday. And so that'll be nice to pair those two together. And I have a primer from Ciate London also that I really like. It's a hydrating primer. It's really nice. You guys might have tried it, that primer, that hydrating primer. It comes in a tube and it's kind of see-through, and the primer, it's pink. And you can see, like, you know, it's almost like a gel. But anyway, it feels like a serum when you put it on. Okay, and then from V Cosmetics, the Spotlight Strobing Powder and Illuminator in the shade Autumn, which is like a really pretty light gold. And I like their liquid blush. I just tried that recently. And I also like their lipsticks, their liquid lipsticks. So anyway, this is kind of a darker type gold. It almost looks like it's a topaz. And so I may wind up using this like as an eyeshadow. Let me open it up. That way y'all can see it better. There it is with the light shining on it. If you like a gold highlighter. The full size of this is $28, and this is a deluxe sample. But you know, this little deluxe sample would last a long time, especially if you're using it as an eyeshadow. Or you could use it as both, you know, and do double duty on one of those, you know, quick makeup looks. Just couple it with a bronzer, you know, like bronzer and highlight, and then do the bronzer in your crease and put the highlighter on your lid. Double duty. I like double duty. Okay, and then we have from Beauty Stat, it's the Universal C Refiner. It's a vitamin C serum. And this is just a little small, they say it's a deluxe sample. The full size is 30 mils or 1 ounce, $85 for the full size. Holy moly. This is 5 milliliters. So this is like 1/6 of $85. So, and of course, these little samples, many of them say, you know, not to be sold in stores. So they make them this size specifically for, you know, subscription boxes to give away, like in the department stores, stuff like that. So, I mean, if you give away a sample for someone to try and they discover that they really like it, then that draws them back to the product for the full size. So it's a good marketing strategy, I think, to give away samples. So anyway, what is 1/6 of $85, y'all? 625, 6, 4. It's like $14 just for this little bitty thing. All right, that was weird. I couldn't chat there for a minute. Oh, was there an ad? You may have missed something I was saying about this. I didn't even notice that there was an ad. They have been notifying me when the ads come, like there's this message that comes up down here on the left side of the screen. But anyway, to recap, let's see. Oh, there's one more product. This is from Estate Cosmetics. This is my choice item, and this is a precision liquid liner in the shade Midnight Blue. Yay, a blue eyeliner. I love blue eyeliners. I don't wear them very often, but I do like them. And this is a full size product. The MSRP is $12. So 12 and 14, that's 26. Everything else is a deluxe sample. It's hard to do the math in my head. I need a piece of paper. Math and I do not compute. I can do it. I just need paper. To multiply and divide and all that stuff. Or a calculator. Okay, so anyway, to recap on the Ipsy Glam Bag, I got the Midnight Blue eyeliner. I got the vitamin C serum from Beauty Stat. I got from Volition Beauty the highlighter in the shade Autumn, which is a really pretty gold. We'll see how that works out. Then I got from Ciate London, I got a setting powder, which I'm really excited about this. They have this is the watermelon burst one. They have a coconut one too, which I think I have it and I liked it. And then the Jekka Black hydrating primer. So primer, setting powder, highlighter, vitamin C serum, and an eyeliner. So really well-rounded little bag. The price is going up. So I'm not sure what the MSRP is of all the products that are total, but I'm pretty sure it's, way more than $14. I paid $13 for this bag. And then there's a, what do you call it? A handling fee. The shipping's free, but they charge you tax now, and there's a handling fee. When I started with Ipsy way back when, like 7 years ago, the bags were $10. There was no tax, and there was free shipping. There was no handling fee. It's just over the years, it's just everything's just gone up, 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 up. But back then, y'all, the samples were so tiny. I mean, they were like the size of your thumbnail. A highlighter, or I still have some of that stuff. I can show you. Anyway, I have eyeshadows and highlighters and bronzers and blushes that were like the size of my thumbnail, which was, everybody was complaining everything that the samples were too little back then, and rightly so. You kept tapping the chat bar and nothing happens. I kept going out and coming back in, and it finally worked. Let me check something, y'all. Just give me a second. You'll probably still be able to see me, but I've got another window open here, and I just want to make sure that I just want to make sure that I'm going to shut this window down, and I'm going to make sure that it's not zapping all my energy from my computer. Maybe that'll help. Anyway, y'all let me know if you see a change. My husband's also watching a show over there on the tablet. So just let me know if I'm, you know what I'm saying? If I'm buffering. I don't see it on my end, but you guys may have a problem. Okay, here's my Ipsy, my BoxyCharm by Ipsy. And they sent a little paper. We'll open that up and see if okay, let me just take everything out. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do all this. I'm thinking about using that big box there for. How am I liking the new merger? You talking about the merger with BoxyCharm and Ipsy? Oh, it's fine. It's running smooth. Um, I did notice that some prices went up, especially with their flash sales and things that you used to get for like two for $5. Now they're charging like $3.50 a piece. That's basically where everything starts at. I mean, everything's going up. And so anyway, I did buy some things, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. But as far as like communication is there, customer service is still on point as far as I'm concerned. Um, the shipping is good, all that stuff. So they had some Black Friday shopping, but since I've got these things and I've got some other things from last month that I still haven't got to. I just didn't shop for anything. So, but this paper is focusing on some gift shopping. And then the icon box is by Pat McGrath this time. But anyway, here are the power picks. There's a sheet here that shows you all the power picks for the month. So you could have gotten, two of these. And the power picks are what they pick out for you. And then you have choices, of what you want. So let's see. Let me single out the things that they picked for me, and then I can show you my choices. Okay, so first of all, I got the L'Occitane Cream Comfort. It's 5% shea butter. Anyway, there's the box on that. This is a really good brand, y'all. And I'm trying to remember where it comes from. I want to say overseas somewhere. Let me look on the box here. Part of it's in a foreign language. Anyway, I can't really tell. Made in France. Here it is, right here. So it's a French cream. It's a nourishing skin cream. So let's open it up. And let's look at the package. The pot. That's a pretty little pot. Silver with white. It says enriched with 5% shea butter. This light textured cream delivers instant comfort to your skin and provides 24-hour hydration, even when skin is exposed to extreme conditions of urban life, such as temperature changes and pollution. The skin feels nourished over time. So you'd have to like use this, every day for a while. So it doesn't say if it's just for the face. It's oh, here it is. It's a facial cream. It's a facial cream. So it's like a moisturizer. And there's a safety seal. So I'm not going to open that up right now, but we're glad that it has a safety seal, right? So I have some other products from L'Occitane, and I'm excited to get this because this is different. This is new to me. Okay, let me set this aside. And the other power pick that they chose for me is from Ole Henriksen. It's called the Truth Serum, collagen boosted with True C complex. Yay, vitamin C. Yeah, these are the what do you call it? The full size. This box right here, they're all full size products. This has a pump. And there's the front. Very nice. I like this brand, Ole Henriksen. I've got their eye cream that I've used for a long time. It's still not quite all the way empty. I just don't have it sitting over here because I've been trying a couple other eye creams, but I need to finish that one up. And I have a backup of their eye cream on standby. I love that eye cream. It's so good. So the only thing about this particular box right here is they do not list the prices. And so you have to do your own research. Yeah, it is. It's a nice size. I really like the moisturizer. Okay, and then my choices are I got the upgraded brow pencil and gel duo from Wander Beauty. Because y'all know I have to do my brows. And this is in the shade medium brown. And there is a safety seal. And I'm ready to bust it open. So sing the safety seal song with me and I'll cut the tape. All right. Safety seal, safety seal. We like it when the products have a safety seal. Yay, safety seal. So, medium brown in one brand can be a totally different shade of medium brown in another brand. Some brands I prefer taupe. Some brands I prefer the medium brown. It just depends. Some brands the blonde is dark enough to suit me. Okay, so let's check this out. It's one of those dual ended. All right, so here is it's a skinny little thing. Can y'all see it? Let's watch it. Okay, so that's like 4 or 5 passes over my skin. You kind of have to let it warm up probably. But anyway, it does appear to be dark enough. And if you use a light touch, you could get it to be light enough. So I think this will work for me. I like a small little tip like that on occasion because it does offer precision. So that's nice. It's made like I don't know if y'all can see it or not. It's like this tiny little triangle. Can y'all see that? Yeah, it seems like someone with chocolate brown eyebrows could wear this. Which my eyebrows are blonde, but my hair is quite a bit darker than my eyebrows. Okay, and then we have this little gel. It's a clear gel. the products in here, and here's the tiny little brush. Can y'all see that brush? Maybe if I hold it here up against the black. Just a tiny little brush. So that'll help them like lay down. So that's cool to have, all that together in one. It's not really a spoolie, but you could comb the product through with the gel. So anyway, I will enjoy this. No, I mean not everyone matches their hair. In fact, I like my eyebrows darker than you know than my natural eyebrow color. I don't think they make an eyebrow pencil the same color as my eyebrows, which is virtually white. Okay, so that was one of my choices. And then from Lovecraft Beauty, I have this retractable lip liner and brush in this shiny blue box. Woohoo! So let's see. Let's see how this is going to go. This is another one of those dual-ended products. For some reason, they just attracted me. All right, so here we go. Just looks like a. Can y'all see that? It's like a really pretty soft pink. Let me swatch it. It's really pretty pinky nude. Okay, so that is the lip liner. And then we have this brush on the other end, which you could, smooth the product out. Or you could use this brush for anything, really, for any other lip product. I'm really glad to get this brush. This is going to come in handy. It's called Mrs. Claus or Snow. Yeah. Yeah. My dad's hair was that color, that real light blonde, and they called him Cotton Top growing up. So that's where the blonde comes in. But the brown in my hair comes from my mom. Okay, y'all, I'm going to take this off. That feels really good. Is anybody buffering? Are you guys got a pretty decent connection? Somebody else joined us. Say hello. Whoever came in, say hello. Marshmallow pencil. Oh, wouldn't that be funny, Jen? That would be so pointless. All right, one more product, and this was from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a satin lipstick in the color taupe beige. So I was thinking that the lip liner and the lipstick could possibly, be worn together. We'll see. But I love their formula, and I love the component itself. It's so luxurious feeling and looking. It's got a nice. There's a heaviness to the component, and of course, it's beautiful. It's this rose gold. But look at that, just a yummy nude. Let me swatch it. Yeah, just as I thought. It's I blended the lip liner out, but that's like 3 or 4 passes. But you can see that they're here. Let me pull the lip liner out and go over what I did. I was using the brush to see how well it blended. Let me just go over it again. That way we can get a better idea of how they're going to go together. So normally when I do a lip liner, I try to use a lip liner that's maybe a little darker than the actual lipstick. But I really feel like this lip liner here, this color, will go good with lots of nudes, light pinky or peachy type nudes that I have in my collection. Keep, the lipsticks from bleeding. But I don't think that this one from Anastasia, even though it's creamy, I don't think it'll bleed. Let's try some on. You used to be light like that? Let me just try the lipstick by itself. I want to see. It smells like chocolate. Do y'all enjoy drinking hot cocoa like in the fall and the winter? See, that's kind of light on me, but so I would normally use a darker colored lip liner with a lipstick this shade. Let's see if the lip liner will make a difference. I could have put this on first, but I wanted to see how creamy that lipstick was by itself. Yeah, you told me that you were dairy sensitive, lactose intolerant. This is the time of the year where we like drinking boiled custard. I really, that's pretty. I like. Um, they have a chocolate boiled custard out now. My husband told me he saw it at Walmart. Was it Walmart, babe? He's engrossed in his show.
What you saying?
The chocolate boiled custard, was that at Walmart?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some next week.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna tap this in, this serum. You just buffered a second ago. Well, hopefully that was the end of it. There was this palette that I could have got. And then there's some other products. This Iconic London mascara, if they had sent me this, I'd have been thrilled. But I already have a backup. So, anyway, it's okay. It's okay. This box is pretty good. The skincare is definitely welcome with the vitamin C serum from Ole Henriksen. And then, of course, the facial moisturizer from L'Occitane. Super stoked about that. And then my choices, the lip liner and the lipstick. And then the dual-ended eyebrow product. So definitely worth the $25 plus handling and tax. It's gone up to $30 now, starting, I want to say it could be the 1st of December, but it might not be until January. If you guys know when the price increase starts, drop that in the comments, please. Please. Okay, so that's my BoxyCharm by Ipsy. Soup and ice cream all year. I like to. I like soup all year long too. And ice cream, pretty much. It just depends. If I'm freezing to death, I do not want ice cream. I would rather have some other kind of sweet. But if you have like a warm brownie, or a piece of warm pie, I mean, ice cream is always nice. Okay, and then I've got some add-ons here in this box. And I just want to get rid of this box here because it bugs me the way it's made. Y'all have heard me complain about that before. So I won't go over it again. I won't complain again. This is a really warm colored lipstick. It kind of washes me out. I would need, I probably would benefit from a different color lip liner. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what kind of makeup look I can create and use these lip products. But I do like the creaminess of the formula. And I do like the precision in the lip liner with that brush on the other end. I mean, I can use that brush for, all kinds of other lip looks. So that's going to come in handy. All right, let's get into my flash sale products. I wanted the icon box so bad, but just can't afford boxes right now. Yeah, that Pat McGrath. She's her eyeshadows, her shimmer eyeshadows. I have one or two single, of her shimmery eyeshadows. I think one's a gold, a really pretty gold. And then I have a couple of her lippies. So I'm content. That's kind of a bougie brand. You know what I mean? So it's hard to afford products from bougie brands, especially when they don't come in subscription boxes, right? Okay, that mask made my skin feel really cool. So I'll put on some more products here in just a few minutes. But for right now, I'm going to go over these flash sale products. They had these cute little masks on sale again, which they've had them several times. You can't find them anywhere else. I've looked on the internet to find them, and it says that asmogroup.com, but I don't think they sell them. I think they just, manufacture them, and then they send them out to different distributors. Hey, how late are you? You're 57 minutes late. You have to go back and watch the replay. My sister made brownies for Thanksgiving. I had to throw them out after she left. They tasted like garlic, like she mixed it in a bowl that she had used that had garlic in it. Oh, my word. Oh, my word, Sylvia. That just sounds so bad. Anyway, I like these little masks. They're it says 5 sheet masks on the box, but I think there's 6 in here. Yeah, there's 6 in here. So they threw in like a bonus mask. And there was a third one. I forgot what the character was now. Anyway, I got the penguin and I got the fox. This one's collagen and this one's vitamin C. They had a retinol one in a purple box, purple and white box, but I forgot the little character. The masks don't have characters on them, but the box does, and they're and so do the packages, and they're really cute. So that's like 12 masks for, I think it was $10. I think these were like $5 a box. Maybe even cheaper than that. I'd have to look back and see. What does the fox say? Huh. Well, in Red Riding Hood, the fox said to Red Riding Hood, he said, "The better to eat you with, my dear," about his teeth. Okay, and then I got some satin scrunchies, which I desperately needed these. I've been using the same one forever, and it keeps sliding out of my hair. I don't know if these will solve that problem, but anyway, there's 6 of these, 2 of each color. So that's good. That was a need. That wasn't a want, that was a need. And then from refreshments, they had the refills on the razor blades, which there's 5 blades. And I gave this razor to my husband a while back, and he loves it. So I had to get some refills for him. And then I got a watermelon hydrating jelly mask from the Beauty Crop. I like these type of masks. Oh, that's right. He was a wolf. He wasn't a fox. Yes, you're right, Jen. It was the wolf. He was a mean old wolf. Anyway, this has watermelon extract and hyaluronic acid, y'all. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Nice big size, 85 grams of product, 2.9 fluid ounces. So I can't remember what I paid for this, but I feel like I got a really good deal. Terry just went to bed, and so now Sweet Pea's digging like she's digging for gold, trying to get settled on the pillow over there. She is so funny. Okay, and then I got 3 brushes from Luxy and Potteds. I don't know the brand. It's a Luxy it's a Luxy brushes. So there's a big fluffy one and a couple of eye brushes. So that's a nice little set right there, like a beginner set. You know what I mean? You could use the fluffy brush for powders, for the cheeks, blush, bronzer, setting powder, whatever. And then there's a fluffy brush and a flat ended eye brushes, 2 brushes there. Really nice little brush set. I really liked it. I thought that was good. And then I got a brush from SL Miss Glam. I love her brushes. So this is it's like a flat brush, but it's bigger. It'd be perfect for, it's got like an angle. It'd be perfect for powder and stuff, underneath the eyes. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? It's cloudy here, 40 degrees. It's not raining, not yet anyway. We did get some rain the other day, thank goodness. It's so dry. We were in the middle of a drought. Okay, and then I bought a palette. I got a really good deal on this palette. This is a soft nude from Trend Beauty. You like that? That gold. See that gold and green? It's holographic. Isn't that pretty? I really like that. Hey, Melanie, how you doing? It's 9:41 here. Okay, here's what the package looks like. Same shimmery holographic type finish. And this is beautiful. It's got a nice little mirror, and it's filled with nudes. So if you're into like browns and really pretty neutrals, there's a black, there's a white, and everything in between. I felt like this would be a really good neutral palette. It's got some of, there's all types of browns. There's like some like mauve kind of nude shades. This is, 2 shimmers right here. One's a gold, one's a bronze. Then there's this is a shimmer right here. It's a really pretty light gold. Just a really good basic palette. And this is a shimmer right here as well. It's just a really pretty, like a flesh-like color. Really nice transition shade right there. So, or if you're darker complected, you may want to choose that one instead. It's like a mustardy kind of a yellow. Anyway, really nice little palette. So Trend Mood, Trend Beauty, Trend Mood, I think it's pretty much all the same company. This is trendbeautycosmetics.com. I don't know if it's the same company or not. Do y'all think it's the same company or is it different? I think Trend Mood is just Trend Mood. Just popping in to say, hey, been filming and editing for my 24 days of advent calendars next month. I'm exhausted. Oh, wow. That can be grueling. I usually do the 12 days of Christmas, with an advent calendar, but I think I'm going to do it a little bit different this year. It's 48 and clear here. That's not bad. I was swatching a lot of my neutral palettes earlier. Neutrals are, I don't see how anybody can live without neutrals. They're just like so necessary. So necessary. Okay, and then just a few more things here, y'all. This is a pretty shiny cream highlighter. It's called Neen. That's the brand, I think. Anyway, it's different. It was different. It was new to me, It just caught my eye. So let's open it up and check it out. There she goes. It's like she's transferring her scent from her paws to where she's going to lay down. And she needs a bath right now. I bathe her once a month. Anyway, it's that time. It's at the end of the month where we usually bathe her. And so her paws smell like cheese. Does that make any sense? Do y'all notice that with your dogs? Okay, this is one of those like metal tubes that bends real easy, Let me just check it out. Oh, yeah, there's a safety seal. So I'm not going to open that right now. We'll have to take the time and try it later. But anyway, it's weareneen.com. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be beautiful. Weareneen.com. That's the website. So maybe one of you can type that in for everybody. It's www.weareneen. That's NEEN.com. In case anybody wants to go and maybe there's some pictures or something on their website that you can take a look at. My Lily's paws smell like Fritos. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's just a funny smell. Are you doing 7 advent calendars? Wow, that's ambitious. I had 2 ordered, but one of them didn't come through. So unless I find one like at the drugstore or, a chocolate one or something, I think I'm just going to stick to the one. I'm going to keep things simple this year. Okay, and then from Trace Loose Beauty, I got a warm brown eyebrow pencil. I've almost bought this a while back, but the picture just seemed like it was too warm, and so I held off. But anyway, I jumped at the opportunity this time because my the brow gown one that I've been stuck on is getting close to the nub. Oh, that's pretty. There it is right there. That looks like a really good color for me. That's this end right here. So it's not a micro pencil. but it is triangle shaped and it has those, edges where you can get precise. So that'll work. And then it's dual ended. So the other end is a micro pencil where you can, do like single stroke hairs. So there it is right there. Let's see if I can just kind of, yeah, see the feathering I just did. I don't know, you can't see it very good because of my hand. Anyway, it's real light. Anyway, I think I will enjoy this. I like Trace Loose brow gel. And so I'm going to pair them together and see what kind of results I get. I think there's some brands, Hispanic owned and operated brands that I really, really like. And this is one of them. And the other one is Lorella. I really like Lorella. Okay, and then I got the Yensa Skin on Skin BC Foundation, full coverage with SPF 40 and 8 super blacks, which I have this. I have used this and I love it. It's like one of my favorites. So the shade that I picked out was the light neutral, which is what I wear. So this is like a backup, but they've got new packaging now. So that's the new package. But this is full coverage, and for a BC foundation, it's just beautiful. And for mature skin, especially, it just goes on so nice. You don't need a lot of heavy powder to set it, and yet you can still maintain a really nice glow with it, which I love. My holiday was good. It was quiet. My husband had to work, and we were saving our turkey for Christmas because he had to work and we didn't have time to fix a great big meal. So, we fixed something else instead. We stayed home. All right, and then I got a couple of lip glosses from Trace Loose. One's in the shade Dulcis and the other's in Delicioso, which one's warmer than the other, but I think they're both like different shades of brown. How was yours? And these are nice big. There's quite a bit of product. This is 5.3 milliliters. So let me just swatch them. This is Delicioso right there. It's got a really nice sparkle to it. I don't know if y'all can see that sparkle or not, but they're wet. Not sticky, but nice and juicy. They're going to make your lips look really juicy. So that's pretty. And then this one here is the Dulcis, which is a warmer type brown. Probably a bit more orange in it, or peach, whatever you want to call it. I think peach, it's like a rosy kind of a red. Pretty, pretty. All right, let's see what this one looks like. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all see the difference? Let me put a little of this one on over that lipstick I'm wearing. Maybe it'll help the color make me not look so washed out. Hey, Cher, how you doing? I'm just sharing my flash sale items from Ipsy and my BoxyCharm box and my Ipsy glam bag. So I've just been doing like some, swatches. And I just tried this lip gloss on over a lipstick I already had on. I like this one a lot. I like it a lot. So how are you doing? How was your Thanksgiving holiday? Okay, and then I got a couple of lipsticks from Yensa. One's in the color Confidence and the other's in the shade Charm. Oh, you're taking a break from shampooing? That's a good time to clean, really good. Get the house really good and clean for the holidays right after Thanksgiving. You're a smart lady. I like these components on these Yensa ones because you just push the end and it pops out. So Confidence is like a really pretty pinky red. Just gorgeous. And I love this formula. So creamy, so beautiful on the lips. The component's pretty. Okay, and then this one here is in the shade Charm. Have you guys ever tried any of these lippies from Yensa? I just love the brand. This one's more of a peach color. Whoa. Well, shoot. I've lost it, y'all. It fell and I lost it. I'm going to have to find it later. I can't do it right now. Anyway, this one's more of a peach color. So anyway, that was my flash sale items right there. Which I'm happy. I'm happy with my purchases. I think I spent about total of $93, if I recall correctly, for all those items. For not the box or the bag, but the flash sale items. That's bugging me because it's in the floor. Anyway, but there's my swatches. I swatched the eyebrow products, and then the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick, along with the lip liner from Trace Loose, and then the Trace Loose lip glosses, which this one right here, the rosy red one, is the one I put on over this lipstick and this lip liner. I put those together, those three products together. And this is the lip look I came up with. Oh, I know. Their sales are awesome. They got it every day. Let me tell you, they are on top of their game when it comes to marketing strategies because every day I get an email and I want to click on it every single day. And I just know, they personalize it. And it's like, congratulations, you've just earned whatever. And, of course, they're trying to sell you something. This feels good. This feels really good. This combination feels really good. So if you're trying to fight, that winter dry lips, the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks and these Trace Loose lip glosses are amazing. And they're amazing together. Okay, I'm gonna put on some more skincare, y'all. I've got a few things here that I've been enjoying. I've been enjoying this serum right here from Flannery. It's a hyaluronic vivifying serum. This stuff is amazing. So I want to put some of that on. Our Thanksgiving was very quiet. My husband had to work, so we just cooked a simple dinner and we stayed home, of course, because he had to work again the next day. And this smells so good, y'all. It smells like flowers. It's just a beautiful product. It's like 80 something dollars. It's really bougie skincare. Really good hyaluronic acid, though. I love it. It seems kind of weird putting on skincare when you're wearing lipstick, but I did do a mask earlier for those of you that came in afterwards, and I shared what I washed my face with, and I did use a toner, and then I did the mask. And so now I'm just following through with a couple of other products. I'm going to use this eye cream here from Ilia. I love this one. It's tinted and it looks and feels like concealer. And it doesn't take much at all. Just a little dab. And it's got this thing here where you can like rub it in. But see, look at that. Look at how it conceals the dark circle. It's a really nice eye cream. Of course, I'm just using the tiniest amount. But it's very hydrating and it really does the trick. And then once I get it applied, I can kind of tap it around. Hey Kim, how you doing? Anything that comes in those boxes to me would be bougie. You talking about the Allure beauty box? I love Allure. I want to get the whole year's worth and save. You can save $4 a box. Plus, you get an extra box of goodies for free when you sign up for the whole year. It's a really good incentive. Okay, I'm staying away from the retinol tonight. I got plenty of stuff on my lips already. So I'm in a place now where I can put on a moisturizer. Let me go in with this one from Espa that's sitting here. I love this stuff. It reminds me of, it's thin and it's kind of liquidy like. Look at that, y'all. It's an amazing cream. It reminds me of that one from Kate Somerville, that goat milk one. The texture of it, it's beautiful. You always have such a great skincare regimen. I'm going to finish the last section and get to bed. Well, thank you for popping in. Cher, appreciate you. I'm doing good. Just waking up. Hope you're well. We are talking Allure. Yeah, that serum that I put on just a minute ago, it's called Vivifying from Flannery, that I got in an Allure beauty box a couple months back. I've been using it here on Sunday nights and I really, really like it. It's really nice. Okay, so that's really about all I'm going to do for skincare tonight. I used a cleanser off camera before I came on. Then I used a toner, and then I used a mask with you guys. And then I did the unboxings and stuff and did some lip products there. And then I just used that serum and that eye cream and this moisturizer just now. So that's good. That's good. That's good enough. That's good enough. Anyway, if you want to see all the stuff I got in my box, in my Ipsy bag, my BoxyCharm by Ipsy, and my flash sale box, you can watch the replay. I will have it posted. Excuse me, y'all. I need some water. Walmart is an affordable rookie beauty box. Yeah, $7.99. And once every once in a while they'll do like an update box or whatever you want to call it. It's the let me get the correct name. I've got the box here. It's the beauty space. Anyway, this time the beauty space box came in this wonderful tin, which I absolutely love this tin. It's perfect for storing the stuff that, I'm wanting to use. Right here where I sit on Sunday nights. And there's that lid, it keeps, and you can stack stuff on top of it or underneath it or whatever. And it's just a really handy little box to have. So anyway, the mask that I used tonight was from Patchology. I tore the brand name off the top there. Anyway, a Patchology mask, a glow mask. This was really nice, 10-minute mask. No need to wash off. It had niacinamide, pear extract, and sea berry extract. Pear fruit and a sea berry extract and niacinamide. Yeah, those were the three main ingredients. So tomorrow I'm going to focus, for Mask Monday, I'm going to focus on this set of eye masks here. And I've got some friend mail. So I will film that in the morning when I get up. And, post that later on in the day. Give people a chance to watch the replay on this. I'm been posting here lately. I'm still doing my Sunday night lives, but next Sunday night I won't be able to make it because we're going to be out of town for the whole entire weekend. And when we get home, it's going to be late, and I'm just going to be pooped. So I'll probably make that up, the following Sunday night, maybe on Wednesday. I don't know. I don't want to commit to it because it usually takes me 2 or 3 days to get over those trips. Hey, Yvette, how are you doing? But anyway, I'm doing like 4 videos a week plus a live stream. That's what I've been averaging here lately. I'm in the holiday mode already, so and we've been traveling quite a bit, so I've kind of slowed down a little bit. Not enough to, hurt my channel or anything, but just to give me a chance to breathe. Breathe. Yeah, the Walmart is an affordable box. It's once a quarter, and I think it's $7.99 is what it is. Anyway, it's easy to sign up. You just go to the Walmart website and type in, the search box, type in the beauty box, and you can sign up. It's easy to get going on it. So anyway, this for this year, my advent calendar is not going to be from Look Fantastic. I tried to get the glossy box one too, and neither one of those came through for me. And so I don't know if they're just not available to ship to the US anymore or what the deal is. But I did order something from Look Fantastic's website, and it was a Makeup Revolution advent calendar, and they shipped it and it came, but it may have come from a distribution center here in the United States and not from, overseas. But I'm still getting my subscription box from overseas, so I don't know what's going on with Look Fantastic. There was a rumor that was going around that they're going to discontinue but I haven't gotten official, email from them about that. So I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the advent calendars are fun, and the makeup revolution is one that I've had my eye on for a few, 3 or 4 years, and I just never have gotten it. And I do like their makeup, the brand's makeup, and so I've seen the spoilers, so I'm not going to give the spoilers away to y'all. I mean, y'all could go and look for yourself if you wanted to, but if you want to wait, and just see what's in the advent calendar box, just hang out with me. And what I'm going to do, I think this year is break it up into I think there's 25 boxes, 25 little slots for the makeup revolution. And since there's 5 weeks in December, I'm thinking about doing 5 videos and like showing 5 products at a time and just doing one video a week, and of course I'll hold a giveaway, you know, and I'm not going to be wearing a mask. It's not going to be the 12 days of Chris mask like what I've been doing, over the last few years, because I'm still doing Mask Mondays and Face Mask Fridays with Chelsea. And so if I was to do 12 days of Chris mask on top of all that, I would be masking like 5 days a week. And that's just too much. So, anywho, just gonna I'm just gonna step back and just kind of go a little bit slower this year than what I have been. The pace for 12 days of Chris mask plus doing daily videos is just too much. So I'm going to do advent calendar one day a week, and then do a giveaway, one giveaway a week. Plus, the one I do in my live stream. So that's enough. That's enough giveaways for me. So anyway, I might have to find my lipstick. I dropped it in the floor. There's no telling where it's at. All right, let me take some names. There's not very many in the chat, but I do want to hold a mask giveaway. And if you're interested in winning some masks, I have, of course, 4 masks and a HelloFresh card for the winner tonight. So just type me in the comments. Me. And then I'll do a quick little drawing. All right, so Jen, Megan, Sue Ellen, I saw this one. It was a lot of the same thing. Jennifer loves makeup. It was all pencils and lips and stuff. So if I'll have to look through my box and make sure that's what it. If I do get a lot of lip products in my box, I'll have to go back over it and review it. I may do it on Saturdays instead of the lip hooray video. That's great, getting a lot of lip products, and I could create combos. And me as I'm running down the stairs, that's fun. Kim, you're such a nut. Okay, I've got Jen, Megan, Sue Ellen, Kim. Anybody else? Are you listening? So the odds here lately have been really good for those of you that have been attending my live streams. I've really only had like between, I've had like less than a half a dozen entries for over a month now. I don't know if everybody's just getting tired of trying to win a mask, or or they're just busy or what's going on. But anyway, I'm getting plenty of views on the replay. You know, people are watching. Okay, anybody else want to enter this giveaway? Type the word me in the comments. You can always use masks. Okay. Well, your odds are really good tonight. 1 out of 4 so far. All right, here we go, y'all. Can I get a drum roll, please? Da 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 da. Sylvia, okay, you want in? Ooh, you just barely made it, girl. You just barely made it. I was about ready to draw somebody's name out of the bag. We will add you in. Okay, your chances are 1 out of 5 tonight. Can I get a drum roll, please? All right, let's see. Who is the winner this week? Megan! And now you're buffering. No. And you're the winner, too. There's my drum. Thank you, Jen. Megan is the winner. Let's see if I can type that in the comments. Congratulations to Megan. Congratulations. Woohoo. Woohoo. Awesome. All right, Megan. So you are the winner. Yep, you are the winner. And so I will send you 4 masks, and a couple of those will be face-story masks because I'm doing face-story masks, including those in my giveaways currently. And then you will also receive the HelloFresh discount card coupon if you want it. If you don't want it, just let me know and I will save it for somebody else. Hey, Ruth, how you doing? All right. There's my giveaway. And I did my skincare and I showed all my Ipsy stuff. I look tired, don't I, y'all? I have, I don't know what's going on with me. It's like I sleep like 9 or 10 hours, but I wake up like every 3 hours or so. You know what I mean? It's like I go to bed at 11, I wake up at 2, I wake up at 5, and then I wake up at 8. You know, and so I get like 8 or 9 hours of sleep, but it's just interrupted. Of course, it'd do this tonight. That's okay. You got your me in there on time. Do you still have my address? Yeah. If check our DMs over on Instagram and just touch base with me there. And if it's where I don't have to scroll back, way too far, then I've still got it. Or do you delete your DMs? I keep my messages for a while. That way I can refer back. But anyway, it always helps to have it like right there at the end of the DMs. So Ruth, how are you doing, sweetheart? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? it in my address book, but my address book is not alphabetized. And right now I've got so many entries in my address book that I had to start a new book. Anyway, it's page after page after page after page. And so when I look for an address, unless I know pretty much what part of the book it's at, I'm searching. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I need to get better organized. It finally snowed. Awesome. Awesome. I like snow for the holidays, for Christmas. Not to where it hinders people's traveling. You know what I mean? Like some cities they've got the equipment and they can handle it, you know? But there's cities like where we live here in Tennessee, if we were to get a great big snow, it would just shut us down. We don't have the equipment because it just hardly, there's no point in buying the equipment. You know, the city wouldn't use it. Maybe what, one time a year. I mean, the way it snows here is it may stick. Most of the time it doesn't. And if it does stick, it's usually just for one day. You know what I mean? It's not really worth it. It's so rainy and windy here tonight. It's 51 outside. Tomorrow night, 29. Oh my goodness. Break out the long johns, Ken. It's 38 degrees here right now, cloudy, and I'm not sure what the weather prediction is for the next 2 or 3 days, but I feel a draft. You know what I mean? So it may be time to break out a warmer blanket. So anyway, my skin, it's not especially glowy tonight, but it does look healthy. Except for the under eyes. I'm going to work on the under eyes tomorrow for my Mask Monday video. And I have some friend mail that I'm going to share on tomorrow's video as well. You're welcome, Megan. Okay. Okay, good night, sweetheart. Thanks for coming. I am back. Rainy cold here. Wow. It's raining in several places in the US tonight. 35 and cloudy in northwest Ohio. Snow's already melting here. Oh, wow. Before I go, do you need my address? If you want to, if it's convenient for you, just drop it in a DM over on Instagram for me. And I mean, I have it, but I'd have to search for it. Thank you. Thank you for making it convenient for me. Ruth, how was your Thanksgiving? We didn't go anywhere. Terry had to work, and his company did give him a turkey, but it was frozen, and we just we kept it in. We just put it in the freezer. I mean, we had enough time to thaw it out before Thanksgiving if we wanted to, but we knew he had to work, and so we just decided to, put it in the freezer and keep it frozen, and then we'll break it out closer to Christmas Day, and like 3 or 4 days before Christmas Day, and we'll thaw it out. And he's off on Christmas Day this year. His schedule for Christmas and New Year's are both on his off days, and so that's awesome. Our dinner tonight, we had turnip greens and pinto beans and cornbread with a pork chop and fried potatoes. That's what we had. It was Sunday dinner here at our house. And that's what we had. We worked on it all afternoon. Boiling beans right out of the bag and seasoning them up, cooking them nice and slow. And then we had some fresh turnip greens that we got at Walmart. They were beautiful. And of course, we scrubbed them down and got them in a kettle and boiled them. Boil them to death. That's what we do here in the South. We boil them vegetables. So I always put a piece of meat and some onion, salt and pepper and stuff in my beans and greens. My Thanksgiving was quiet. I just stayed home and did nothing. Sounds wonderful. So we've been traveling every weekend for the last 3 weekends, and we're going to be gone all next weekend. So I won't be back for Sunday night skin treats next Sunday night. So I'll have to like pick up with you guys on the following Wednesday, or if I can make it. If not, it'll be the Sunday night after that. We had pinto beans and cornbread when I was a kid, and I still love it. Oh yeah, so good. Yeah, that's some real cooking right there. And it's cheap too. You can buy a bag of beans for what, $1? you know, Pork chops, that's some of the cheapest meat that's out there. And the turnip greens, we got those fresh at Walmart. They were beautiful. And corn, homemade cornbread from scratch. Potatoes are cheap. We fried some potatoes. So, I mean, it was a real pretty economical meal. And but for Sunday dinner, it was stick to your ribs kind of food, comfort food. It's really nice. And we have leftovers. There's leftovers enough for 2 more meals. So we're set. So even if we don't eat it 3 days in a row, we can, you know, keep it in the fridge and go like every other day or something. Greens with ham in it, so yummy. Oh yeah. My favorites are collard greens, but they didn't have any collard greens, but their turnip greens will look beautiful. So that's a I just don't like mustard greens or poke salad too much. I like kale, but I like it raw, like with cabbage, like a kale and cabbage coleslaw. I don't really like it cooked. My mom used to fix poke salad with boiled eggs. Ooh, I don't really like that too good. I'm not a fussy eater, but that's one thing I really don't like. I don't like mustard greens either. What are collard greens? They're in the cabbage family as far as plants growing, and they're sweeter. They're sweeter than most other greens. They're really, really good. And if you like in North Carolina, the southern part of North Carolina, they grow them all the way up like through Christmas. And once there's a frost or two that comes on them, it just makes them even that much better. And they just grow so good there. And so they get so big too. Like one head is like huge. It's enough to fill a whole entire kettle, even after you've got them, cleaned and off the stalk, and cut the leaves off the stem, and just really clean them up good and chop them up. It's enough to fill a whole kettle. I mean, that's how big the collard green heads grow there. They grow like a cabbage, but they're dark green, and the leaves are, of course, really big. They're yummy, and I like to put when I cook mine, I like to put ham and onions and stuff in them. And if they taste a little strong, you can put like a spoon of sugar, in your kettle, and it just knocks out that bitter taste. They turn into a wimpy dish, but they're good. Yeah, they do wilt down. So like you start out with a great big kettle full, and then by the time that they boil down, it's going to be like, half a kettle. But they are amazing. Collard greens are amazing. They're so high in iron, they're in vitamin C. They're so good for you. If you find them, Kim, we like to buy them like at Walmart. So if you find them at Walmart, get a couple of good handfuls and bring them home, and and do a trial pot. Don't do a great big kettle, but just do a small pot, like your crock pot or something. They're my favorite greens too. They are amazing. So sometimes I put a pinch of red pepper flakes in mine just to kind of give it a little bit of heat. And some people serve them with pepper vinegar. They'll set a thing of pepper vinegar on the table. For those that like a little bit of vinegar and heat. Yeah. I don't know how you guys like greens in your family, but to me, collard greens are the best green there is. That's my opinion. But I'm very opinionated. Somebody recently told me that when I share products, on my channel and stuff, that I should remain neutral. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, if I'm using something, I'm going to give you my opinion on it. I'm going to tell you if it's good or if it's real good or if it's, you know, if it's the second time that I've had a pot of it, or I'm gonna let y'all know. It's silly remaining neutral, I think. It'd be like me saying, here's this Murad toner, vitamin C. I'm not going to tell you whether or not I like it because I'm remaining neutral. When people say things like that to me, they just have no idea what being a beauty influencer is all about. I haven't had greens in a long time since I don't live in the South. I love grits too. Oh, you know what's good? You talking about grits? Down there in southern Alabama and in southern Georgia, they cook catfish and they put cheese in the grits, and they put it together, like cheese grits and catfish. Like we would do a pork chop and mashed potatoes here in the South. They put that together, and it is awesome. What's not good for you may be good for someone else, and vice versa. Well, sure, everyone's going to form their own opinions. But you know what? This is what I've discovered, that a lot of people that follow me or that subscribe to my channel, they they can relate to me because they either have combination skin like I do, and they want to see what kind of products that I recommend, or they identify with me, in my personality or my lifestyle, or the things that I like and dislike. There's something clicks. But if I never shared my opinion, or if I never shared anything about my life or my point of view or my perspective or my opinions, I mean, there would be nothing really to connect to. You know what I mean? I understand diversity. I understand diversity, and it's different strokes for different folks. But for me to remain completely unbiased about all the products and everything that I use for my routine and that I purchase and I get in my boxes and all that, it's just impossible. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Ruth? Cheese, grits, and catfish. Yes, I am Southern. Grits with cheese and catfish. Yes, it's 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 good. It's almost like close to being to Cajun country, down there in a way. It's not really on the Louisiana side of Alabama, but it's on the Georgia side, which is definitely the deep South. And there's a lot of seafood down there. A lot of good food down there. Oh yeah, catfish is awesome. Where we live right now in Savannah, Tennessee, we live right here, um, the catfish capital of the world. So when we lived in Eufaula, Alabama, that was like the bass fishing capital of the world. And then when we lived in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, that was like the blackfish capital of the world. And now here we're in the catfish capital of the world. Isn't that funny, y'all? So, I mean, the South is known for good, there's a lot of rivers and streams, and there's just a lot of good seafood and fish, you know. A yellow cheese is usually used in grits. And when I was in Arizona, it came out like that at a restaurant. It wasn't so it wasn't as it was supposed to be though. An example, that bubble mask that I did years ago, I liked it, but my skin didn't. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, you can enjoy the feeling, of a bubble mask, but then if it, dries out your skin and makes you all itchy and everything. Where I live is walleye. The walleye. Is that a type of fish? I'm referring to texture and scents and stuff. Oh yeah. Chelsea, she can't do a lot of strong scents. It bothers her. I like grits. Never had catfish. Oh my gosh. Kim, we got to get you down south, girl. We got to cook you some southern food. Now, the grits up in the north, they eat it for breakfast, like oatmeal, with butter and sugar and, a little bit of milk or whatever. But here in the south, grits, even for breakfast, are eaten with a little bit of butter and some salt and pepper, and then, of course, where I was telling you about, they add cheese to it. So it's like a savory type of grit. Here it's rainbow trout. Love me some trout. Yeah, and the hockey team has even called it. That's interesting. My sister Janet, she lives in Florida, and the they have some good catfish. You can go fishing and catch, some good catfish there. What's the name of that river that she lives nearby? It's I'm trying to remember. I want to say the Chattahoochee. That sounds weird, doesn't it? The Chattahoochee River. Anyway, she lives in Bell, Florida, and I'm thinking it's the Chattahoochee River is where she lives. We went fishing. Now I went to stay with her, and we went fishing and caught catfish. I like butter and pepper and sometimes cheese. Yum. Catfish is the only fish you can catch without a fishing pole. Oh, there's an ad for some of my viewers. Shrimp and grits. Oh yes, Miss Sylvia. There you go. See, and that's a big thing in the South. Shrimp and grits, especially in Cajun country. Louisiana, New Orleans. Man, they can throw down there. Shrimp and grits. Oh, what's his name? His face sings about it. Alan Jackson. Everybody needs to try some Southern food, some form of Southern food. I mean, everybody needs to try. If you've never really eaten any kind of greens, you know, try some collard greens or some turnip greens. Like with pork chops and pinto beans and cornbread. Try a meal like that. Or if you're into seafood like catfish or shrimp or whatever, try that with some grits. There's all kinds of Southern cooking, though. All kinds. We do fried okra and field peas and, you know, boiled peanuts. We do all kinds of stuff here in the South. But anyway, it was a weird comment to me, y'all, about someone asking me to stay neutral. I mean, I was like, I mean, if I'm using it, if I use, like when I do my makeup looks, if I'm using it, that lets you know that I like it. I mean, how could I even do a makeup look and stay neutral and use stuff? You know what I'm saying? I just, to me, it was just too weird. You don't buy grits anymore because you're diabetic. That's too bad. We need some diet grits, like diet potatoes and diet pasta. I bet it's not any good if there was such a thing. My sister's a diabetic, and she's been a type 1 diabetic since she was 14. She takes shots every day, and occasionally she'll, eat a meal that has plenty of carbs in it. But usually, when she takes in carbs, she takes in the good carbs, like pinto beans or something that's going to help her glucose levels to stay steady. You know what I mean? She's always having to watch, everything she eats, the amount of fat, the amount of carbs, the amount of sugar. She's really not supposed to have any sugar at all. And of course, carbs turn to glucose in your bloodstream. So she eats pinto beans and stuff like that all the time. Diet grits would probably have zero flavor. Oh, probably. I use chickpea pasta. Have you ever tried spinach pasta? She doesn't make anything. Who doesn't make anything? Kim, so you were telling me that you haven't really ate anything like collard greens or too much southern cooking. What what would be like an ideal Sunday dinner at your house, Kim? I want to hear this. I want to see what kind of food she likes to eat. I don't know anything but southern cooking practically. If you're diabetic, I bet you really don't watch too many cooking shows where like the cook is Italian, like Nigella Lawson. She cooks so much pasta. I always wanted to try chickpea pasta out of curiosity. I like hummus made out of chickpeas, for dipping chips into. I like that. Ruth, how's those grandbabies doing? Did your family have a good Thanksgiving? What did they do? I like garlic hummus, but not just plain hummus. Yeah, it's got to have some flavor in it. Not tonight, but with being Italian, Sunday nights are usually pasta and salad, like spaghetti and meatballs with fresh green salad, oil and vinegar. Yum. Yum. That's my kind of dinner. I love pasta. I love spaghetti. So, you ever had chicken spaghetti? We make here in the South, we make chicken spaghetti with spaghetti noodles and chicken, but we use Velveeta cheese, and a can of Rotel tomatoes, and spice it up and serve it with a salad and garlic bread. It is awesome. Chickpea pasta doesn't raise the blood sugar like regular pasta does. It has more fiber. Yeah, because a chickpea is like a bean. It's a it's a it's a category of beans. My daughter made her dinner at her new house Thanksgiving as I was sick and I stayed home and slept. Well, bless your heart. Yeah, a legume. There you go. You always know what I'm thinking. Legume. It's in the legume family. If we ever meet in person, I must try chicken spaghetti. It sounds delicious. Yeah, it's a twist. It's a twist on spaghetti pasta. Or you could use any kind of noodle. It doesn't have to be a spaghetti noodle. It could be, you know, penne or linguine or whatever, vermicelli or macaroni or whatever you want to make it, with. I'm sorry you didn't feel good, Ruth. That's a bummer being sick on a holiday. I must try. There's also the Kojak pasta. Is that black? Yeah, ZT. Any noodles, shells, I mean, to me it's all the same stuff. It's just a different shape, right? You know what I mean? I got a place here underneath my arm, y'all. It's tender. Feels like a bug bite. No, it's white colored. Kojak pasta is white. What's it made out of? Is it made out of flour and eggs? Like, you know, my mom was sick on Thanksgiving, and so was Scott. Thankfully, they're starting to feel better. Oh, Chelsea's not. Chelsea's under the weather right now too. She said her ear was stopped up and her head's been aching. So I texted her today, and she just we're trying. I was trying to make plans for our face mask Friday for December. I was taking a turn at choosing our themes, and so I got the list together, and I texted her, and she told me that she would take a look at it tomorrow because today she wasn't feeling good. Bless her heart. She said in her Face Mask Friday video that her ear was stopped up then. It sounds like she might have a sinus infection. I don't know. Has anyone tried coconut noodles? No, I haven't. I never even heard of that. I had a headache and a tummy upset. Oh, you just needed some sleep. Those icky feelings like that, usually the cognac plant. So Kojak pasta is made from the cognac plant. Is it Kojak pasta or cognac pasta? When I think of Kojak, I think of what's his name? Teddy Savalas or whoever. That dude that ran around with the sucker solving mysteries. You know that TV show called Kojak? I received it in a daily goodie box I used to get, not sure what to do with them. Try macaroni and cheese, Kim. I mean, that's a good old standby, just butter and milk and some Velveeta cheese melted into a sauce. Shirataki noodles. One brand is called Pasta Zero. Some of them are like rice. I like rice noodles. Really good. Yeah, whatever I would suggest whatever you like, whether it's spaghetti or macaroni and cheese or whatever, try that with the noodle first. Try making, you know, that dish with those noodles. 20 calories, 3 carbs in one bag. Wow, you could eat the whole bag. We eat pasta on a regular basis here. We have not every week, but a couple times a month. My husband loves potatoes. So we do, like today we had potatoes. And we'll probably have potatoes tomorrow. So, but we do eat rice and we do eat pasta. We just don't eat it as often as we do potatoes. They have different shapes too. I recovered jackfruit and finger limes. Oh, rediscovered jackfruit and finger limes on my travels. They're so yummy. Tonight I had a yakisoba. Listen, y'all, I've been watching this girl on YouTube. Her name is Raina Huang, and she lives in California, but she goes on all these, her channel is all these food contests. And man, that girl can eat. Do y'all ever watch those food eating contests or mukbangs? I've been binge watching her channel this weekend, and she's slender. She eats clean whenever she's not doing a contest. She walks 5 miles a day, and she doesn't eat after a certain time of the day, and that's how she keeps her weight down. But when she's at these restaurants doing these food contests, she can pack it down. I mean, she blows me away. I was like, how could one slender girl her size eat so much food? They went to the Golden Corral, and it was a food challenge. It was a whole group of them. And anyway, the goal was to clean out the buffets. Of course, they didn't do it because, Golden Corral, they put out some food now. Anyway, but she had like 10 plates plus dessert. I was like, holy moly, where does she put it? I saw a channel not too long ago do a food challenge, A to Z in one day. I don't see how she holds it. I mean, I'd be wanting to throw up. I tried rice cauliflower, didn't like it. Yeah, that's kind of vegetable that you need to impart some flavor into. It's just cauliflower is bland and it needs cheese or it needs a flavor. I got green and red Christmas shaped pasta at the World Market from Italy. Doubt the grandkids will like it. Maybe make it into, cheese sauce with like macaroni and cheese. They might eat it. Listen, I made rice cauliflower into a stir fry dish with, soy sauce and ginger and paprika, and it turned out really good. But to eat it by itself, mm-mm. I like it whole, but not raw. I didn't like the vegetable tater tots. Glad I can eat the potato ones. Yeah, I probably wouldn't like that either. I don't like French fried, what do you call it? Sweet potato fries. I don't like those. I don't like the texture of cauliflower pizza crust. I ate that. We had a place here in town, they threw down on a pizza. The keto pizza made with the cauliflower pizza crust. It was yummy. I was making me a carbonara a lot. Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. Me either. Those sweet potato fried, yeah. If I'm gonna eat sweet potatoes, I want them baked, with butter and maybe some brown sugar or something with them. Your daughter loves sweet potato fries. They're just, I don't know. When I eat French fries, I want it to taste more like a potato chip, salty and the oil that's in there. It's just, fattening. We want our potatoes that are fried and fattening. I didn't make it to the post office last week, but I will. I'll have 2 envelopes to send out this week because Paula won last week, and the holiday, the whole holiday weekend, it just snuck up on me, and so I didn't make it to the post office. I like baked sweet potatoes. I like sweet potato pie too. It reminds me of pumpkin pie. Y'all, I got to get off of here so I can get some sleep. Tomorrow I'm going to do this eye mask, and I've got some friend mail. I got a box sitting over here from Erlene, and there's a card from Janet as well. So I'm going to open those things in my Mask Monday video tomorrow. So I got to get up in the morning and get that going. She likes turkey bacon too, and I hate it. Oh, yeah, me too, Ruth. I mean, what's the point, right? Unless you got that crispy fat. Banana pudding pie. Yum. That sounds wonderful. Well, thank you all for coming. I appreciate y'all, and hope you all had a good Thanksgiving weekend. That you were able to either get some rest or eat some good food, or it's that time of the year where the weather's changing. So y'all take care, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna hunt for my lipstick that I dropped, and I'm gonna have to try it on or swatch it or something in a upcoming video so y'all can see the color of it. Oh, tell Sweet Pea you love her. You ought to see her right now. She is so cute. She's got my pillows that I use to prop up my back and stuff with over here on the sofa. She's got them angled like this, and she's sleeping at an angle with one ear open and one. She pays attention to whatever I'm doing, even though she's asleep. Does that make any sense? That dog is always on guard duty. She is cute. I gave her a happy Thanksgiving pork chop bone tonight, just a little one that wasn't seasoned very heavily, all that salt and pepper and stuff. She loved it. She was in. She treasured it. Even after she got through eating all the, she was chewing the marrow from the inside, and she saved it even after that. Even when it was down to a little bitty nubber, she saved it. So I don't know if she's going to go back to it or if she's done with it. We'll see. Oh, it's so funny. All right, y'all. I am out of here. Good night, everybody. Love y'all so much. It was awesome. Don't forget, next Sunday night, I will not be able to do a live stream because we are going to East Tennessee, North Georgia area, the tri-state area there, and we are going to be gone for 3 days. So pray for us, pray for me, pray that God will use me. And remember Alice in prayer. Remember Chelsea's got that, you know, her ears blocked or stopped up or whatever you want to call it. It might be a sinus infection. I'm not sure what it is. She said her head was aching today, so it might all be related. But anyway, and I'm sure there's others that we know that need prayer. So anyway, yes. So glad that Sylvia had a good weekend with her family and that she's feeling much better, up to cooking. Yay, God. God is so good. He's so faithful. If we'll just ask, we just need to ask and believe and receive. All right, y'all. I'm through. I'm through. Turn out the lights. I'm through. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. Ta-ta, darlings.